My name is Woodrow Spee. I've been in karate for 35 years. I was really, I got interested in when I was looking at a karate book, and I was standing there watching this guy throw a hook kick and hit this guy in the back of the head, and he was standing in front of him looking at him. And it was like, man, I want to do something like that. And after that, I went for days and days trying to find somebody that would teach me. And after that, I run into a guy up in St. Louis, and he was like a brown belt. And I got him to start it off with it, and he said, I said, man, I want to learn that fancy stuff where you're jumping up in the air and stuff. He said, we don't want to do that first. You want to do just the blocks and the punches and stuff. I said, I'm not interested in that. I said, if you can't teach me that, I don't even want to learn it, you know. So he said, okay, I'll show you jumping kicks. And he finally got us back down to the basic. And after that, I was really, really interested. So after he left and went back to St. Louis, I said, I'm gonna find me somebody that can teach me. So well, I went to two different places, and I went to this one guy, and he looked kind of fake. So I said, well, maybe I'll wait for a little bit. Then I went to this other guy, and I said, oh, this is all right. This guy knows what he's doing. And his name was Alan Mirabin, and I got in his school, and that's when I started, and I really got interested. He got in a little bit of trouble, and he had to leave. So one of the guys that was working out with him up in Cape, he asked me did I want to take it from him. I said, well, yeah. I just got my yellow belt, you know, and I started with him, and everything was pretty good. And I was satisfied. I was like 26 years old, and I was pretty satisfied with what I was doing. I really liked it. And I said, when I got tournament, I said, oh man, I want to be like some of these guys here. And I looked at them and I started laughing. I said, I think I can whoop these black belts already. After that, I went to the tournament here, and I watched Jeff Smith, Joe Lewis, and some of those super fighters, and they were like, my mouth kind of dropped. I was like, oh man, I got a lot of work cut out for me. And after that, I started working a lot harder, and I got to be the #1 fighter in this region. And it lasted a few years, you know, it wasn't bad. And that's where I really got started, and I really liked it. My ambition was to have a real big school, but things didn't quite work out like I really wanted them to. But everything was, I didn't got to be an old man now, so I'm happy with what I did at that time I did it. And my goal now is to try to get, kind of retired, but I'm trying to get a little small thing started in my church. And once I get that done, I can, have like 10 to 12 guys I can work out with all the time, and have a pretty good time.